Welcome back. Yeah, I can't believe I shot that video that had me as the big thing the whole time, but luckily not too much exciting happened during that video, so by skipping it you didn't miss much. I'll leave the sound off for now. Just softly. There, that's as soft as I can make it. I was really disappointed in this road trip at the time, like yesterday, last night, but we've mapped out a lot of Como territory. When we go back, we'll have much less to explore. By buying up the Como knives, maybe that will spawn a spear in one of those people who sold us a knife. And we killed a Njerp, and we kind of showed that, yeah, you can travel very far distances in this game in not too much time. And we're back in one piece and ready to power on with the tutorial. And we will be back. We also, this is the second best trading people in the game, the Remy, and I'd like to head over there at some point too. But I'm not sure which I'll do first, whether I'll continue exploring Como or go for Remy. When it's winter and all the cuts I have are drying, I'll have a lot more flexibility with where I travel. And maybe I was way overcautious to get back for this smoked meat so it wouldn't sit there for like 2 weeks, which would have been kind of what I think it would have taken for me to do a thorough job of exploring. At least another week anyway. And so yeah, dried meat gives you much more flexibility. It'll keep all winter just lying there by itself. Anyway, now to power on with the tutorial. Oh, I also know why we didn't find the Como spear, because we left our lucky, where is it? Our lucky Roscoe bone at home. So, what do we drop? That. Those sickles came in handy. If I didn't have them with me, I don't think I'd have bought those knives, and I'm glad I have them. They're actually not better than a broad knife at anything, especially a fine broad knife, but they're an artifact of my people, and that's good enough for me. At some point I need to do a clothing video, but this won't be it. So just drop this stuff. Take off the battle gear starting here. Oh, we probably have to sort out boots though. Yeah, I don't want to be just running around in my socks. so strange how my boots have failed twice, even though they weren't. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Next, drop our furs and our leather here. Oops. Yeah, we didn't quite bring the right furs either, but we had one goal in mind. We brought enough furs to accomplish that goal if we had found the spear. Net, not the paddle. Drop, loop snare, perfect shovel, fine chords. Here, yeah, everywhere the bear teeth goes, so does Sammy's lucky. Not Sammy, Roscoe's lucky. Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like there's any weird deviant connotation there. It's like his rib bone. It's not Roscoe's, you know what. So dirty minds, no, bad. Okay. Don't need these because we don't generally craft arrows. Yeah, one thing I can't tell you is what the best thing to craft is if you want to trade, because I've never earned, that's never been my primary source of revenue, if you want to call it that. Okay, let's get those traps set up again so we can try to catch anything to complete this quest or this tutorial thing. The animals probably would have still been alive, or at least dead. Well, you know, after they die, they're going to rot in what, like a day at the most, so. But I wasn't positive how long I was going to be gone. What am I doing? Trapping, reset. Okay, 13.5. We can definitely put the boots on. No problem. Drop, paddle and punt. That should just be the other dog's fur, yes. What's the deal on these elk? Tomorrow. So yeah, I'm glad I came back when I did. We can turn around tomorrow if we decide to, but we probably won't. I'm probably going to stay here at least until I catch something in one of my loop snares or one of my pit traps, and we can decide from there what to do next. Yeah, I don't know why we went with a loop snare but didn't bring a fistful of raspberries. That's another mistake we made. I think raspberries, well, raspberries have worked. Blueberries have never worked for me. Doesn't mean they don't work for some animal or whatever, but. And we can stop lugging everything around. Trapping by trap and raspberries. Okay. Drop the fine club there. And this is where we're going to keep the stuff we use on a regular basis. Yeah, for walking around the camp, knife and axe, and your lucky doodads. Already did that. Okay. This one we want a turnip for. I don't think I grabbed a turnip, did I? Or did I? No. What's that? I'm just... Okay. Trapping. Apply. Loop snare. There. Throw. Turnip. Bingo. I had a comment yesterday on one of my videos about the default number of meat cuts is 10. Yes, I'm well aware of that. And I explain why I use 8. Because the penalty for 8 is 1%. Now it's possible that because you use the meat and drop it immediately, the game doesn't count the penalty. And I posted on forums, I don't know, a week ago, or I have no idea when, but it was before that comment was posted on the video. And people just aren't sure whether or not the weight penalty for the meat you're carrying affects the outcome of your cooking. So that's why I use 8 cuts. But that's very autistic, I'm well aware of that, and people are welcome to use the default number. Okay. Look at all those blueberries. Yeah, that's another reason I shouldn't use blueberries to bait the trap, because any animal that is interested in blueberries has a massive supply just all over the forest here. So logically, at least, they wouldn't be very attracted to my one handful in my trap or in my loop snare. So what else am I thinking of doing? I wanted to go get a sword to dispatch animals with that isn't going to damage the hides as much as my masterwork battle sword. I wanted to check to see if I can dry yet, or if it's next month. Early fall, it's funny, early fall is in summer, but I think maybe there's only summer and winter. It says day 6 of 6th week before winter season, so if this is summer and winter is in 6 weeks, that's not a very long fall. Not a calendar expert at all. Obviously there's a fall because you can start it asks you at the beginning, or autumn, I don't know what it's called. When you start your character, do you want to start in the fall or the spring or the summer or the winter? But whether there's an official fall season. Go check on where my turnip patch was. It still should just be, yeah, prepared soil. That hair really did a number on it. That's funny because I've never seen that before, and I've had fairly sizable patches. We're a bit tired. I guess we should go swimming. Oops. Okay. I'm immediately cold. And we determined that swimming in the rapids, which is logical, and I approve of this, by the way, I'm already bitterly cold. Get out. A little bit questionable on that, since it hasn't gotten cold temperature-wise. And usually I think the temperature of water lags the temperature of the air by a few weeks. But who could know? Like it would make sense if there was snow somewhere that was melting, but the snow is already melted. So what's causing the water to be so much colder? Anyway, maybe it's cold and raining somewhere up in the mountains and blah, blah, blah. So we've managed to get ourselves bitterly cold and not level swimming, kind of as expected. There was a Njerp fairly nearby. Yeah, we should have our battle wardrobe on that useful pile. This is it, right? Yeah, because the iron spectacle helm. I only have one flawless iron, like undamaged iron spectacle helm. I think I only have one iron spectacle helm, period. I think I have another iron helm, which is much less useful. So we could go looking for that Njerp, I suppose. And if we see game, we can turn it into a hunt. And the head start can be me taking off my extra clothes. If we're going after no. Stop being indecisive. Okay. And broadheads. Oh, we picked them all up, so. Yeah, I think we had the chance to buy some fine broadheads at one point. I really should have taken advantage of that. All right, I think we've done everything we need to do here. So let's blow this popsicle stand. Okay, I'm back to comfortably warm. And I don't see the near. I thought he was kind of between the villages and my place. Maybe he was and he moved. Wouldn't normally bother with a fox, but I want to advance that the trapping quest thing as soon as possible. Oops, no. But if I don't see his tracks, I'm not going to bother. So far, Roscoe hasn't brought me much luck. Roscoe's relic, we'll call it, so that it doesn't have any weird connotations. Ah, voila. Okay. Hello, Mr. Fox. Oops. We have no meat to trap it with, though. Maybe we'll go get that big elk or an elk tomorrow. We could do that. How far are those elk, or the nearest one? I mean, I just know there's nearer game to me than that. We just don't know where it is. Early evening. I think I'm just going to go back to my... Keep forgetting where I live. How can that happen? Oh. Okay. We'll eat some bland dog cuts. Excuse me. And we're weary, and let's go to sleep. Inside the sauna. I think I heard some rustle. Okay, well then I will equip that and go back to sleep. Wow, is it ever dark though, eh? Oh, but I am in, let me see. Not that dark. I could see way down there. Okay. Back to sleep. I just love the lighting in this game. I wonder if it would have woken me to tell me something had completed the trapping thing for me. I can stalk a bird and kill it and then use that for the fox. I think that's what I will try to do. I'm pretty sure I have a fox trap, a very dusty one. Two of them, in fact. Okay. Oh, with the oak? No, they're not ready yet. When will they be ready? Early evening. Early afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. Okay. So we don't want to get too far. But once those are done, we are at liberty to roam again. Excuse me. Okay, that should be enough food for, more than enough for where we're going. And head out looking for a Njerp or for game. Badger. I had a good shot there, but again, I don't do the teleport thing, so sneaking up on a badger, first of all, badger fur isn't worth much. Not worth the effort. Doing 7 kilometers an hour. Surely something has spawned that we can hunt. Okay. I think they're directly northwest of me. So hopefully we can, I think they were right here. As usual, they're not cooperating. Traders near here. Et voila! Let me zoom out real quick. All right. Whoa, they made a lot of ground just while I zoomed out and zoomed back in. What's the rush, boys? Okay. How many can I see? 6. It's a nice short sword. I don't know if I want to use anything masterwork though. Masterwork battle axe is nice. I'm pretty sure I have one. I have no furs on me, so I have to go back for them. I feel like I should talk to at least one of them. Another thing we want to do is buy some silver to do that quest with the old, or the, talk to the forest dude. But there's the great man of the forest. Kind of want to hold off until I get that and see what that's all about. Traders post-commo trip. Okay. I don't think I'll go looking for them again, but because I can get a crappy sword just about anywhere. Broadhead arrows were nice, but they weren't fine, they weren't superior, so nothing there really made me go, ha 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 ha. Let's see if the water in this lake is too cold to swim. Everything but actually drop that. Don't drop those. Eat that. Too cold to swim. Well, that's disappointing. So early fall month, can't really swim anymore. Will it let me level swimming one last time? Probably not. I've noticed that, at least my perception is that with swimming, the higher you get, the longer you have to swim in order to, how do I put this? You can't do 10 short swimming visits to the water. You have to do one long one, and it'll give you those 3 points at the very end. That's my perception. It could be totally wrong. But I think, 81%, not quite as high as I'd hoped to get it, but high enough, and we can focus on other stuff and swim more next summer. Still don't know what a whimsical mushroom is. And moving on. I think I mentioned this before, that I'm just concerned that because I spawned so much game elsewhere in Finland, no. Because I saw that and I sort of actively tried to avoid it. Hello. So there are 2 southwest of that mountain. I think this is where they were. 6 craters near here. There they are. Okay. It's a lot of silver. That's a nice helm. But I think if I'm going to upgrade my helm, it's going to be to a masterwork one. Not going to fart around. Okay, now we can get it up to fine. Blah, blah, blah. Another masterwork battle axe. We looked at him already, I think. There are only 5 of them. It's a nice sword. We're just, I don't know if we're getting just so unlucky or if it's just designed that masterwork spears and masterwork broad knives are really rare, or at least rare in terms of what spawns in a trader as opposed to traitor. Anyway, we'll talk to a couple of them just to be sociable. Wait, was that one over to the northeast that I didn't? Greetings. Yep, very nice stuff you've got there, mister. What does your buddy have? Not so nice stuff you've got there. Still only seeing 5 of them. These are the 2 I've talked to. I'll talk to one more. All right. Anyway, traders here. Silver and master broadsword. Stop following me. Okay. Let's head back. We'll sort of do a circuitous route. The cuts should be ready by the time we get back. We can put them in the cellar, and then we can decide what to do next. There's an elk. Let's see, I'd say it's 2 below us. I'd say is it 2 or 3? Say it's 2 west of that mountain up there. Anyway, we'll try to get it. I think we may be off. There we go. Very fresh. Oh, wow. No, that was definitely an elk. And that's definitely a forest reindeer. Do you have any friends, Mr. Forest Reindeer? I kind of prefer to hunt a forest reindeer. he really all by himself? He's awfully skittish if he ran away that far. No, he's not running. Okay, so his head start is me taking off my battle gear. Wonder if I can leave the shirt on. Oh, yeah, he has friends. Cool. So drop everything. It's too much. Darn it. We can wear our... I think we can wear this. You guys are really wasting your head start, by the way. And take off this. And drop this. Okay, now we're good. And pick up. We're going to pick up one and we're going to dispatch him with our axe and bring our knife. And I think that's good. Okay. Drop stuff here, post commo to hunt reindeer. Okay. And just a little, well, we already have it. A little more of a head start. And I think we'll call that a video. In the next video, we're going to hunt some reindeer. Thank you for watching.